Good morning, students. Sorry, good afternoon, students. How was your weekend? Trust all of you are good. So we'll be treating past questions today. Past questions today because our exams less than 2 months. So we'll be treating past questions today. If you have the past questions with you, you can turn on to page 65. Then we'll be treating 2013, 2014 post UTME English past questions. Please get that. We'll be treating 2013, 2014 English post UTME past questions. But if you have the past question with you, you can turn up go to page 65. That is what we'll be doing. That is what we'll be taking our questions from this afternoon. All right. So let's start quick. We have from the list of words lettered A to D, choose the one that is most opposite in meaning. When I say most opposite in meaning, that opposite means what? Antonyms. So most opposite in meaning to the underlined word, and that will at the same time correctly fill the gap in the sentence. So all these introductory questions is just to let us know the antonyms. When I say opposite is antonyms, then nearest the meaning is what is synonym. So just get that. That's just what the information here is talking about. So we'll take about 4 questions randomly before we move forward to the next. Okay. So we have about 10 questions. We'll just take 4 questions, then we'll move forward to the next. All right. So let's look at question 3. Question 3. Question 3. Question 3 says that telephone booths were all dashed and I had to wait for more than 10 minutes for one to become vacant. So we are going to determine another word for vacant. This word that you have to determine another word for vacant, which is antony. A, you have excuse me, what's my word? You have locked. B, you have busy. C, you have we have occupied. Excuse me. Occupied. Then D, we have ringing. Right. Ringing. So don't forget that we are considering opposites, which is antonyms. So among the listed options here, A, B, C, and D, which one is opposite of vacant here?
Occupied.
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 Fantastic. Yes, the answer is C, occupied. All right. It's not locked, even though it's not locked, it's not busy, it's not ringing. The answer is occupied. Fine. Let's move forward. We're just taking 4 questions there. Then let's look at what the question 4. The question 4. Question 4. Question 4 starts, while the 1st battalion hat. We're looking at the other word for words for hat. H-E. Oh, sorry. Let me get it better. Hat. Hat. That is this question 4. Okay, let me leave it this way. All right. While the 1st battalion halted The word halted was what was underlined. It marched at nightfall. The second dash to the barracks. A, we have returned. Uh, returned. B, we have set out. C, we have proceed. Sorry, yeah. Oh, sorry, proceeded. And D, we have turned up. Now we are looking at the opposite of this word. Opposite of this word, right? Okay, let me help you a bit. Another word for this, it could mean this. Oh, sorry, it's in past tense. Yeah, it could mean what? Means this. All right. So what will not be the opposite of this word?
Proceeded.
Huh?
Proceeded.
Yes. Since we have another word for hearted is what is stopped. I wanted to write stop before, but remember that even the original word given to us is in the past tense. So I have to change the another synonyms for another word, another meaning for word for hearted to be able to be stopped. Okay. So either this or this. Now, when you say something is the opposite, it cannot be returned. It cannot be set out. It can be turned up, right? So the right opposite words that can replace this particular word halted as is used in the sentence is what proceed what then. And don't forget, this procedure end the word in past tense. Then this also what the word given to us to determine the antonyms also what end the word in past tense. Okay. All right. So let's look at okay, question 5. Let's do question 5. Then I think question 5. Question 8. Let's take question 5 and question 8. But let's look at question 5 first. So question 5 says, his father is an dash driver, but he is only a novice. So novice is underlined. Novice. Who can tell me the meaning of novice to start with?
Lack of experience.
Correct. Yes. Another word. Another word. What's another word for novice?
And that was for novice. Naive. Naive.
Yes, another word for it again. What the difference between novice and amateur? Is amateur right? Huh? What about new to something? So okay, the word here is novice, right? You have to determine the opposite of novice. We have enlightened, we have excellent, we have poor, we have sorry, I'm getting the last one right. Okay, experienced. What will be the answer?
Experience.
Huh?
Experience.
Yes.
Experience.
Yes, the right answer will be D, which is experienced. Hmm? Novice is when you are what new to what to something. If you look at some games, you see levels. The first put novice, sorry, amateur, novice. Then you now have expert. Then you now have masters thereabout. So when you are novice to something, you are new to something, or you don't have what accurate experience about that thing. All right, just some of you when you are in your sign, when you enter your GSS1. Sorry, not GSS1, SS1. Basically, majority of you might not know what we mean by 20 elements, right? But some of you have graduated now, and of course, nobody if you say that's not new to you again. But at the beginning stage, what that thing is what is novice for, but now you have what experienced or what office. So another word for what opposite word for novice is what is experienced. So I said we'll be taking question 8. Question 8. We're done with that section. Question 8. We have a bank clerk should be able to tell easily the difference between dash notes and counterfeit. Dash notes and counterfeit, right? So what's another word that can be used for counterfeit?
Like something that is not real. Like
Yes. Can you get another word to that? Do you see that?
Fake.
All right.
Sir, it's
All right.
something
Now
fake,
you've
yes.
gotten another meaning of what counterfeit. So we have crypts, right? Correct. Correct. Then we have genuine. So what's the answer?
genuine.
Genuine. D.
Correct. Yes.
D.
This is the answer. You're right. Fake. Hmm? So we have what? Genuine. All right. Hmm? So let's move to another part of the question. We have from the words lettered A to D, choose the word that best completes the following sentences. So this tense, the following sentence, and that question runs from 11 to wow, almost 30. Almost 30. All right. Okay. Let's start. 11. If the jury's verdict is not guilty, the defendant will be dash. A. Okay, now, where do you use this kind of word to start with? The jury, verdict, then guilty. Even defendant. Where do you use, what profession do we use the word?
At the court, maybe lawyer.
Yes, in the courts,
Court.
used by lawyer, mostly used by lawyer and law as a profession. Then this word mostly word used in the court or when they are presenting or defending defending their clients in the law court. Okay. Now, those are the key words that are actually defined for the question. And the instruction says that you should choose the word that best completes the following sentence. We have if the jury verdicts not guilty, the defendant will be A. Acquitted, B. Indicted, C. Pardoned, D. Forgiven. So what would be the best word that can serve as interpretation? This cannot even complete now. Okay, yes, you can complete. It will be. So what would be the right option there?
Acquitted.
Acquitted.
Huh?
A. Acquitted.
Acquitted. Acquitted.
And what about pardoned? What about pardoned?
Sir,
Have you considered that as well?
is used in a court.
Huh?
Acquitted is used in the court. Pardon, I mean.
Okay. So you that mean that pardon cannot be used in a court?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not say that acquitted is not there. What other option will you go for?
Pardon.
Huh?
For the
What do you
sentence.
say? A is correct, is what is acquitted, not pardon. But if there are no acquitted there, then you can go for what pardoned. Okay?
What you just did
And the third option A actually flow with the what with the question. The jury, which are what the lawyer. The lawyer what are the jury. When you talk about members of the jury, you make recourse to what to lawyer. Okay, is it pro? Okay. You make recourse to what to lawyer, right? Now
I got it. Let me check my 19.
please mute your mic. Okay. We have what verdict that maybe final judgment or of a case, they're guilty. Maybe the person is guilty of the crime, guilty of the crime or not guilty of what of the crime. So for you to get to guilty or not guilty, there must have been several evidences to actually what prove this. Do you get it now? By a lawyer. So now when this follow, then you now have your what the best option that would definitely was suit these two was is what is acquitted. Acquitted was that discharged. So let's move on to the next question. When all the items on the agenda had been discussed, the meeting was dash A, adjourned, B, dismissed, C, postponed, D, dissolved. What will be the right answer? Do you adjourn the meeting? When Okay, in a meeting you have agenda. Agenda means that list of items to be discussed, list of discussion that need what to be talked about what in the meeting. Now the question is saying that when everything has what holistically will be discussed. Now, what will you say? Do you what A? Do you say that the meeting was
Adjourned.
adjourned?
Was adjourned.
Eh?
Was adjourned. Adjourned.
Adjourned. Okay. You adjourned what a meeting to what to the next what time. That's why if you have gone to a meeting, you listen to the if you listen to the minutes. Minutes means that what is the secretary of the organization writes everything down that happens what in the meeting. So at the end, he will not say that what the meeting was adjourned, right? Or the meeting will be adjourned to so day so time. Do you get now? So you actually what adjourned what a meeting. You don't dismissed what a meeting. You don't postponed what. Of course, you can postpone a meeting, but the right choice of words that definitely suit what is here is what is adjourned. You can post maybe if there is natural or artificial occurrences, a meeting can be postponed. But when you look at the question here, he said all the agenda of the meeting has been discussed. So that's to tell you that's to give you informed decision or information that there was no, it can't be what postponed because the question did not give us that, oh, something happened within the meeting. Okay. So now we have what dissolved. No, you can't dissolve what a meeting. Rather, you adjoined what a meeting. So the right answer is there is A, which is adjoined. Now 13. Because the new venture was dash, many businessmen and women went into it. Of course. That's you should give me a correct answer. What will be the answer? Hello? I need a correct answer to this. This is very simple to go.
Lucrative.
Lucrative.
Was
Yes,
lucrative.
lucrative. Yeah, lucrative. So then 14. We save of lions at the game reserve. We save for a lion at the game reserve. A, we have pride. B, we have family. C, we have band. Group. We save.
A dash.
To me, the question is somehow to me.
We save a dash of lions.
There's no dash there.
Yeah, there's no dash there,
There's no
but
dash,
I'm
but
thinking it's dash that's supposed to be
if you
there.
yes, we should be a dash of lions. We say we
A family of
say
a band of lions.
what is there between this and this? Who can tell me the difference?
You save a family of lions.
Huh? Anyone?
Save and then someone
One
save.
is a verb, one is a noun.
Family. So you have to check for me.
Sir, sir,
Okay. Which one will you use if you want to keep an item?
Save.
Save.
The
The
Give
first
it a
first
one.
spelling.
one.
The first one. SAVE.
Okay. S what?
SAVE.
Okay. Which one will you use when you are wishing somebody a goodbye?
That's the second one. Like safe journey.
Or the person to be more careful.
That's please be safe. That's the
The
second
second
one.
one.
Mm-mm.
The second
The
one.
second
Okay.
one.
All right. Beautiful. Let's go back to our question. We save a dash of lions at the game reserve. You know what called game reserve? Do you know what called game reserve? Huh? Do you know what is called game reserve? A game reserve is where the government have separated apart to keep some animals so that hunters will not go to just preserve nature. Let's just put it that way. I won't talk about nature. We are talking about trees. We are talking about animals. There are some animals that are inside what reserve. It's mostly what it can be owned by by state government, or it can be owned by federal government. Do you get it now? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
it's uh it's a beautification of natural what things. Do you get it now? So you can't do farming there. No farmers or hunters are allowed to go into a game reserve. But you can go there for an excursion. You can go there to see beautiful things in nature. So that is why it is called game reserve. But that is not even where we are going. Now we have to choose the right option from A to D that will suit what is here. We save a what? We save a dash of lions at the game reserve. So do you call lion a pride? When it's all a dash of lion, now you are trying to let you determine under compound noun. Sorry, under collective noun. So is it called a pride of lion? Is it called a family of lion? Is it called a band of of lion? Or is it called a group of lion? So what will be the right answer?
pride.
Pride.
Yes, you use pride, a pride of of a lion. What about pig? Pig is now called what? You have your pen there. You know your
Yes,
pen.
sir.
Mhm. Your pen, yes. Pig is called what? Pen. But you have what? A pride of a lion, then pig. Which is called like there is pen. Mhm. Okay. It's normal your normal pen that you use for write. That you use for your writing of notes. All right. So let's move to the next question. Many educationists feel that dash punishment should still be retained in school. A. Capital punishment. B. Corporal punishment. C. Okay, they don't put punishment there. Okay, it should just be punishment. Capital punishment. P. Corporal punishment. C. Corporatal punishment. D. Physical punishment. So
Corporal
what is the
punishment.
answer? Huh?
Corporal punishment. Corporal. Option
So
B.
what difference between corporal punishment and capital punishment?
Capital punishment is like death.
Yes,
Yeah,
capital
death.
punishment.
Correct. Maybe when somebody have committed or caught treason, so the person can be given capital punishment, and capital punishment is death, either by hanging or whatsoever. So, and that is why you see this man that he has been arrested. This man, Nnamdi Kanu, under Buhari administration, and is still in prison up to date. Nnamdi Kanu, on the basis of that, okay, he's exposing some of that. He has committed treason. Do you get it now? But of course, we are in a democratic world state, so they need to prove in the court. So it's the court that will not determine whether it should be capital punishment. But capital punishment always end what with death, attract what death penalty. Do you get it now? And if you ever also conversant with Sunday Igboho, then he had to flee for his life then. So those are the what we call what capital, when he was declaring Yoruba nations in a democratic state, in a sovereign state. So he's declaring what power does he have that is declaring what Yoruba nation. So those are treasonable offenses that attract capital punishment, please. What's that corporal punishment?
Corporal punishment is like punishment given to like students in school for like act of disobedience, something like that.
Is that the kind of punishment? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Is that kind of punishment that warrants a capital punishment? All right. So just like it's maybe act of disobedience, or the person just need to caution to either the colleagues, or you can't introduce capital punishment in school. Rather, it's a corporal punishment. All right. So the correct answer is B, while other options are wrong. So another one is that freedom of movement is a dash right of every citizen. A, this is close to government. A, fundamental. B, negotiated. C, privilege. D, respected. What is the right answer there?
Fundamental.
Yes,
Fundamental.
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 Among all fundamental human rights, which one is most primary right that is peculiar to every citizen?
Right to life.
Yes.
Right to
What
life.
do you
Right
say?
to life. Right
Right
to
to
life.
life.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? What about security? What about private property? Hmm?
Joining
If the person
association.
does not have life, he cannot enjoy other rights.
Thank you. That will be point of my explanation. Among all the rights, the only thing, one of the one that will stand out among all the fundamental rights that you ever have, is what is LIFE. When this one is out, you can't claim any other rights. So among all the rights as a citizen that you have in a state or country, is life. It is when you are alive that you can claim other rights. You remember of what happened on 20th, sorry that we are digressing a little, 20th October 20th, 2020. Right, yes. October 20th, 2020, where we had that happened in Lekki toll gate. There are some Nigeria armed officers, soldiers, went and killed unharmed citizen, despite the fact that it is their fundamental rights, who who lost their life in the ugly incident that happened on that fateful day. They can't claim any other right again. Do you guys now? They can't claim any other right again. So it's only right to life stood out among all the fundamental rights that we have as a citizen. So the correct answer is what is fundamental, not negotiated. All right. So what's between right and privilege? What's between right and privilege? And who can give me the spelling of privilege?
Yeah.
Which one is correct?
The second one.
Good. This is
You
wrong.
want me to
It's knowledge you have this, right? Privilege. You don't have what? You don't have D. Most time, this is confusing, right? Okay. Now, what's not the difference between privilege and rights? Okay, let me help you. One, you have absolute entitlement. Okay, which one do you have? Absolute entitlement. Which one you don't have absolute entitlement?
Is what we're entitled to, and privilege is just privilege. Oh, wait, absolute entitlement.
Okay, among rights and privilege, which one do you have absolute entitlement to? And which one you do not have absolute entitlement to?
The one we have absolute entitlement is our rights.
Okay. What about privilege?
Then the one we don't have absolute entitlement is the privilege.
Yes. Our professor has spoken. They will take it like that. Okay. So that is why you should see it as what? You see your rights. You should know the difference between your rights as well as your privilege. Okay. Let's quickly move down to okay, no, this is mathematics. Okay. All right. The river dashed towards the sea. The river dashed towards the sea. Eh? By that be road, sea,
Run.
ran.
Run to
Let me write it out. A. Me, 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 dad. C. B. We have road. We have ram. Then D. We have food. What's the answer? All right, please. What's the answer?
run.
Eh?
Run.
I think it means that.
Correct. When you say something, do you see the river running? Even when you say flowing, I think this is even more appropriate. Flow or flowing. The river cannot run. It's human beings that can run. All right? Or space, or aeroplane, or cars. Do you get it now? Or something that is movable. Of course, river also move, but we are looking at the right choice of words that will definitely suit what is the answers. So the question was answer to the questions. Do you get it now? So you can't say round, you can't say rule. It's objects. Something that was the object or the rule. Like I think it's one of the that say a running. You can also check it on the dictionary. Uh, a running a running stone. A running stone gather no moss. A running stone gather no moss. These moss are some little, small plant that grows on what on rocks. Do you get it now? So gather what? Gather no moss. So you can say this one what? This one roll. Moss what? Rolls. You get it now? Now you have tickled, of course. This is even out of it. So it's mean that. Okay? It's mean that. Like suave. Or joined. Do you get it now? It's me that. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just take one more question on. Okay, let's look at 18. 18. Dash that our team will win the match tomorrow. That I think Super Falcon won, right? Won. Was that? Hey, you need to know some of these things, oh. And the best is okay. We'll say okay. We'll discuss that in our current affair. But because of time, dash that our team will win the match tomorrow. A. Certify. B. Conclude. C. Announce. D. Predict. What's the answer?
D
Some of you they
predict.
carry back.
Predict.
Predict.
I know now. No, say na guy go
Predict.
give me. I know say na guy go give me. They there. So they do sport bet, right? So the answer is what is predict.
D predict.
So we meet on Friday to continue some of the questions. But be that as it may, I appeal what to you. You do some of these questions for yourself. Try to know the meaning and know the right words that can definitely what be appropriate to each of these answers to the question. Thank you very much. See you